Hey, this is Mary Egbert from Camaj Fiber Arts and the Camaj School of Fiber Arts, and I wanted to show you this beautiful diz made by Custom Wood Turning Services, Jim Echter. So I helped him design this beautiful diz, and we have a lot of holes in it. I'm not sure if we need this little teeny weeny one, but we decided this was a good diameter for the diz. I'm a physical therapist, and anything larger, you would be expanding your muscles too far and not getting a good grip on it. So this, we decided, was a nice diameter. Also, it's a very, very lightweight wood. I'm not sure what kind of wood this is, but it's absolutely beautiful, very professionally made, and just gorgeous. You can see it has a convex side and a concave side. So we're going to be pulling roving off a drum carder. So this is a woolen prep, and it's called a roving. If you use your diz on wool combs, it's called comb top. So I am going to use the larger hole, and usually what I do is I will start pulling off about maybe twice the width of the hole. So we pull off a piece, and you want all the different layers of this off that drum. Can you see the different colors in there? That's really cool. Here's another thing. The pins are facing that way. They're facing that way. So that's the way that I'm going to pull the fiber off. So I have a little threader. If you can see the threader, there's a little piece of metal there. And I usually, on the combs, I have the diz this way so the fiber funnels into the cave side, but when I do a drum carder, I'm going to turn it the opposite way, so I have a way to hang on to it. The edges are kind of up, and that way my hands aren't getting close to the pins. Alright, so I'm going to put this little threader through the big hole, kind of twist the fiber and put it through the threader, and then pull the threader through the diz. So there I have my start. Now, let's see, maybe move my camera a little bit so you could see a little bit better. And I keep my hand close to the diz so I can get all the fiber off that drum, because if I don't keep it close and grab all those fibers, I'm going to not get all the fibers off the drum section, and we're going to leave a lot of fiber. So make sure you don't draft past that staple length. Okay, and here we come to the middle section, so we're going to go over that way just a little bit. To the left just a little so we can get over that trough. And you can see I'm hanging on to the diz like this. I don't necessarily have to do it like that, but it's just nice and lightweight, and it just works beautifully, beautifully. You can see I'm not rubbing the diz on the pins. It's a little bit above it. Do you want to make sure and draft well, because if you grab too much fiber, it won't go through the hole because you'll have too much fiber. So again, it's just practice and trial and error. And if you were going to use one of these tiny holes, you would take way less fiber. This is a lot because it's a big hole. So the smaller the hole, the smaller amount of fiber you want to use. Also, this is a pretty bulky fiber. This is our Color Pop, which is a South American wool with some viscous bits. So it in and of itself, it's more of a bulkier fiber. But if you were dizzing off like a silk or something very fine, maybe like a cashmere alpaca blend, and you wanted a really small roving, you would definitely use the smaller hole. Okay, I just wanted to show you something. I pulled it just a little bit too far, so it's very thin here. I don't know if I could keep going, but let me try. So it will pull apart because I'm pulling past the staple length of the fiber. So let's see if we can get this all off in one piece. Not sure, but I will try. And it's getting a little thick, so I'll draft it a little bit more. It's getting thick because it's near the end anyway. And it's gonna have a hard time coming through. There we go. So this diz, I mean, I'm putting a fair amount of force through this diz, pulling through this fiber, and it is holding up. It's absolutely beautiful. And I really like the lightweight feel of this diz. I don't like the heavier dizzes too much. So there you go. So there's that. And let me roll this up for you. Okay, that just broke in half, but that's part of it. And I think it broke at that thin section. And here's the rest of the roving. But what's really cool is because there's one color on top of another, this would be really beautiful core spun and then plied. Or you can just spin it like this. Let's see what it will look like. See if you draft it, twist it. I mean, it'll be interesting. You can do like a thick and thin even. But it is going to, the colors are going to wrap around each other. I really think this would be pretty core spun because you're going to get all these colors on your core. All right, so there is the roving dizzed off with, so this roving was pulled off with this handmade, hand-turned, beautiful diz from Jim Echter of Custom Wood Turning Services. And you can contact him to purchase one. This will last you forever because it's really, really well made and it's just a really beautiful diz. So thank you for watching. And if you'd like to take a carding class, you can go to my Camaj School of Fiber Arts. I have carding classes, different ones, and scouring classes, and then there's even a felting a dinosaur by Rena Harward, which is absolutely so much fun. All right, hey, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.